But yeah. So you have friends at Castrum Sentry what want for rescue. That Slathborn knows me too well. Aye, you can count on my help. Got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I never pass on an opportunity to get back at the Horsens. But enough about me, let's talk strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity is very delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. Can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond the shadow of a doubt that your friends are where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. How can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called the Tangle. Get in there, never mind all the marbles, and investigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come upon some drainage pipes coming down from a stronghold. Don't ask me how I know. But one of them leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, might be you can eavesdrop on some of them happenings within. Once we know for certain your friends are there, we'll move on to the next stage of the operation. Now get going, and Godspeed. Alright, let's do some spy work. Yeah, also getting a haircut just feels like a whole day thing. I'm like, things are so busy as is. Don't want to spend all that time getting it cut, and though it would definitely be worth it afterwards. Yeah, I'll probably just look at some places close by. Maybe I'll check Yelp reviews. I feel like most hair places are pretty good. We're pretty much done though. Like aside from all the busyness at work, most things should be quiet for the summer. So I'm excited to settle back into a good streaming schedule. I have some new games coming up that we can play. Yeah, just relax a little bit more. But yeah, it's nice that like my biggest goals right now are pretty much clean my house, do some reorganization. I think gonna have our condo. It's like there's a painter that we're working with that is basically going to come by. I forget where I'm supposed to go. Sorry. No. Is it around this way? I didn't see a way through there. Okay. But he's gonna come by and repaint like the balconies and stuff. Because my place is so high up, they have to rent like some type of like lift thing to do it. So the association tries to like organize it so that people can split the cost, which is kind of nice. But I think they're gonna be doing that this summer. So hopefully the balcony is nice and clean. They might do some woodwork on it. But especially with winters as harsh as they are, the wood can kind of get worn down. Yeah, I have that coming up. A few other things. I think it'll just be a few days. I need to talk to someone else about doing some woodwork. Yeah, to do like repaneling and stuff. So that might be a longer process, but they'll probably only need to get out onto the balcony a couple times. I don't think any of it will be too bad. Yeah, I think for the painting, it's mostly just putting like a fresh coat on. So definitely less than a week, I would guess. But yeah, it's just a lot of planning to get all the stuff needed and make sure that they can get into the balcony as needed. The faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipe. What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be a deaf mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. The others aren't much better. The Leeson gets on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish. I do wonder, why is the Tribunus so obsessed with this Minfilia woman? They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Garleans don't have. Mystical power? Like the kind the Beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself? As well try to tumble her. I like my head where it is, thank you very much. Our break is over. Best get back to our stations. Footfalls grow fainter until all is silent. Okay, so they are in there. We found the right place. A good start. Yeah, and then would be nice to actually decorate a little bit. I've kind of been putting that off a lot as well. Now that my roommate took all of her stuff with her, the walls are so barren. So, probably, I have some artwork I want to put up, but I think I also want to get some stuff for the cats to like climb and play on. They're already kind of spoiled, but I really like those like wall things that, I don't know if you've seen them. But yeah, usually they're just like areas for walls, on walls that cats can like climb up on and lay down on. And I think that'd be fun. I think Luna especially seems to like climbing. Anytime she gets a burst of energy, if I don't play with her enough, she'll go sprinting around and like jump up on stuff, and then she'll just like keep looking at the roof and like try to find ways around. So I think she would definitely use it. Yeah, home decor is hard. It's kind of pricey, and yeah, I feel like you have to have a good vision. I don't really plan it out super well. It's good to see you again, Leoki. I'm given to understand you conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn? So when Philly and the others are indeed at Castrum Sentry, their presence thus confirmed, we may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Sid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray have the details from him. Good work, Leoki. As Alphino's already told you, we've plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Galamut is looking into ways to procure a suit of Magitech armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance for some preparation of my own. And Philly and the others are counting on us, Liuki. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary. While Galamut goes about devising his plan, we need to see to some preparation of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials were to discover they're short in armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now, the hill-sized cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the selfsame energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out the Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely place on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. We're making an EMP. Oh, got 2 quests, okay. Clean the wax out your ears now, because there's something I want you to do by way of preparation. The plan is to have you enter Castrum Sentry all decked out in Imperial duds. But a disguise is more than just clothes you're wearing. You gotta also act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. Could teach you the salute myself, of course, but it's best you learn it from the experts. So get yourself near as you dare to Castrum Sentry and watch the Imperials doing what they do. Alright. EMP and learn to salute. Got it. Let's go. Down, down, down. one reading. Yeah, it is kind of nice to have some kitchen space back. I really liked having a roommate, but everything was so cramped. It's definitely kind of meant to be like a single family place. Even bathroom storage, because there's not like a proper cupboard. So it's already felt like I can just breathe a little bit more. I think once I get those fully organized, I'm going to start to clean up the loft a little bit. Hopefully get the streaming space a little more tidy. Because this has kind of been my kitchen overflow space, especially since I tend to buy things in bulk. So I just have like bags of snacks and drinks up here that should be in the kitchen. So now that they can go back down there, I can start to clean up space here and hopefully do a little bit of decorating. I think it's actually time to get rid of stuff. I think I just have too many things. I've been pretty good about not getting new stuff though, to be honest. Ooh, that was close. Got one more spot. But my closet also needs reorganization. Probably donate some of the stuff that I don't really fit into anymore. Yeah, I completely agree. Sometimes it's more satisfying to like clean something out. Yeah, I feel like when I first kind of got my own place. Okay. This is not great. Yeah, when I first got my own place, I was like, oh, I have so much space I need to fill with stuff. Kind of rushed and got stuff that probably wouldn't, I don't know, that I didn't completely love, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I need to like get rid of that. But I feel like I've figured out how to fill a space slowly now. I still need to move my exercise bike into the spare room. I think I am going to do that. That will also help with some of the space concerns. Oh, I did buy a monitor mount that should be here this week, which will be really nice. So rather than get a bigger desk, I think I'm gonna try that. Because if I can like mount them so that they aren't taking up desk space, that kind of solves a lot of the desk space problems I've been having lately. So it's like $30 for a mount instead of buying a brand new desk and trying to sell this one. Probably a better use of stuff, time, energy, money. learn how to salute. Oh yeah. Nothing to report, sir. We've received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near. We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols be increased. Okay. Haha. Got it. Right. Let's go back. Feel like we're getting close to the rescue. We've got our EMP. We've got our salute. Just need the Magitech armor, which hopefully somebody else is working on. There's supposed to be a game announcement tomorrow that I'm really excited about. It's from Frost Giant Studios, which is a studio of a bunch of former Blizzard and specifically StarCraft developers. There's not been a good RTS in a long time. I was talking with people recently about StarCraft, and it really made me want to play a good RTS. But there aren't many options out there right now. You have the readings. Excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. Yes. 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose, though I pray that we won't have needed their power. My thanks, Leoki. We know it'll be an RTS. That's pretty much it so far. They posted a kind of teaser tweet on Twitter, obviously. But yeah, said like tune in tomorrow for the return of the RTS, which was pretty exciting. I mean, I've heard a lot about the company because it was a pretty big deal when they made it, and yeah, it's a bunch of people who know how to make a good RTS game, so I'm curious what they're able to do. And I think, I don't know if you could classify it as AAA, but it's also not low budget, so I think it'll look good enough. I'm hoping, at least. It shouldn't, yeah, it's not going to be like a one-person, it's not like a one-person indie. It is a proper team working on it, so yeah, hopefully it is reflective of that. So, did you manage to learn the Imperial Salute? No. Best you demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word for it. Learn the Imperial Salute. Woohoo! Alright. Let's practice. Hurrah! We did it! You are called Leoki Oshifern, yes? I've heard of your plight from my friend Galumat. As a fellow adventurer and son of Eorzea both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum Sentry, you and your comrades must disguise yourself as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort to whom you would entrust your secrets. Be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means, from the bodies of the recently deceased owners. The fortified area before Castrum Sentry never lacks for Imperial patrols. It ought not take long to obtain 3 sets of gear, 1 for each member of the infiltration team. Biggs, Wedge, and yourself. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. Okay. Sounds a bit risky. The music's gone. It is nighttime. Now, that's where we're going. Into the Castrum. The aether around here clears up. Did not mean to pull that guy. Okay, we got this. Got all the helms, just need one more uniform. Got it. On the way back. I feel like we are in the season of game announcements. I feel like June to like mid-August, it's like nothing but game announcements, but nothing actually comes out. But then like the rest of the year, just games release non-stop. So I'm curious if there'll be any other big ones. There was the Final Fantasy 16 trailer that recently came out. That was pretty cool. There's one other Square Enix game that looked interesting. Or, no, it was the Sony. From the Sony State of Play. I don't remember what it was, though. We were able to attain 3 sets of Imperial equipment. I was damaged, as I had suspected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms are like to draw suspicion. They must be repaired, if only superficially. Fortunately, the blacksmith Ingnoff at the Diamond Forge in Rowena's House of Splendor should be able to hammer them into shape in no time. I've already sent word ahead and have been assured that he is expecting you. Worry not, as we've already impressed upon him the need for utmost secrecy as to the nature of your mission. So you're the adventurer, Clark Malark. Clark Malark. Is that his name? Did not even know. Okay. Alright, I've been waiting for you. Now let's get what you've got for me. Clark Lamarck. Yeah, I feel sorry for him. I see. Ah, yes. I reckon I can hammer these back into shape for you. After all, I owe your friend Sark Malark a favor or two. Took good care of old Egnoff back in the days before I fell in with old Rowena, he did. Did he know Did you know he's the son of one of the wealthiest families in the Sultanate? Wouldn't expect someone like that to end up in the life he did. I suppose he always felt the venturer's life calling him. But here I go, blabbering on when there's work to be done. Just hold your horse spirits for a moment or two, and the great Agnoff will have your gear looking good as new. And there we have it. Won't do you much good in battle, mind ye, but from what I hear, that's not your priority anyhow. Do send Sark Malark my regards, will ye? Keep saying his full name. So odd. Alright, let's get back to Sark Malark. It's hard to say. Probably did. Pretty close to Sock. Have you had the uniforms and helms repaired? Indeed we have. Yes, these will serve beautifully. The great Aganoff never fails to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even a legatus. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst Imperial forces, lest you fear that the Garleans might detect your foreignness. Foreigners, in fact, form the greater part of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea. Yeah, it's like, just go by the first name, that's fine. But yeah, there's just a weird ring to it that makes it really hard to pronounce. Sark Malark. Sark Malark. You see, when the Empire subjugates new territory, it assimilates the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellion in the bud and expands its territory in one fell stroke. With that, my part in your mission is done. I'm full glad to have been of assistance to your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say that I am but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interest of the realm. Sure thing. Oh no, we need to get level 46. Alright, guess it's time to play some PvP. Durability of one of my pieces is low. Can fix that. And it's weird that we're running into so many level issues. We could just do some fates instead. Oh, guess it doesn't hurt to do both. I think I said I was going to do some PvP to level up, and I just completely forgot when things got busy and did not ever end up doing that. Oops. Fate joined. I think we're gonna finish in time. Still got a good amount of XP. Egg check. What am I using? Oh. Nope. 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 Do I not have an egg? Thought I had food. Don't know if we can do this. Taking a lot of damage. The life of a bard, running in circles. Should really make Liukubo tank for us. I think we've got it. 28%. We're dipping a little low. It's actually so close. I think we did it. Ooh. Fate complete. Been anything else exciting going on lately? Okay. That is fair. I feel like I'm still trying to catch up on a lot of stuff. I did start watching Moon Knight. I finished episode 3 today, I believe. Pretty sure it was 3. It was definitely 3. It's pretty interesting. Some parts of it are really interesting to me. There are some parts that I'm just like not super interested in though. Like I almost wonder if it would have worked better as a movie. Like sometimes the pacing feels odd. But there is definitely a lot of it that is really cool. I really enjoy. So overall, very positive. I really like the people playing in it. The characters seem kind of interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of the like dual, I don't know, like split personality stuff. I feel like that's hard to tell visually really well. It also kind of reminds me a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! which was also very much themed around Egyptian kind of history and mythos, and the main character had like this secret being living inside him, so maybe that's part of it. But I definitely really liked, I think episode 2 was really good. And then episode 3 had some really cool parts. I really liked the, whatever, I forget what it was called. But just like when all the avatars were there. Like, the action scenes look really good. Like, production value is just great as normal with everything Marvel. I'm not surprised at all there. So, I'm hoping get there. Yeah, I wish I could describe more. I don't know. There's just something about it that makes it really hard for me to really connect with, like, the main character. Even though I love, I forget the actor's name now. And I'm gonna die. Oh boy. Whew, okay. Maybe we're okay. That was close. Yeah, I'm just like not sure how I'm supposed to feel about it right now. I like mainly just felt bad for the main character. Yeah, the villain is kind of fascinating. There are a lot of interesting characters. Some of the effects were really impressive. Like when they were doing stuff with the night sky and the moon. Like, I thought that looked really cool. Man, this queue is taking a long time. We're getting there. We only need about 10% more XP to get to level 46. I don't know. Are you like fully caught up? Like, have you watched all the episodes that are out? Is that all the episodes? I actually don't even know how many there are supposed to be. Okay. And you still like it? Yeah, 6 or 7 sounds about right. Like, I'm definitely curious to see what happens. I do want to know that. I think maybe part of it is like, I just feel like the main character just like stuff is happening to him. It's less like his journey. I don't know. I'm also confused on like how all the powers work and different things, which I like usually don't need like deep explanations of, but it just feels like there's some things that are inconsistent, which can pull me out a little bit. Oscar Isaac, that's his name. Yeah, I really like him. So yeah, maybe get some more answers there. But like, when he was like trying to hand over the scarab, but like couldn't, like that felt really weird to me. Given how things are kind of explained to work around the dual personality. And like nothing like that has happened any other time. That kind of felt like it was just there to be funny. I don't think it's the type of show I was expecting at first, though, which is kind of cool. It does feel like it's a pretty interesting story. And different from a lot of the other miniseries they've done. Okay, hopefully like one more fate. Oh, about 10,000 XP away. Don't know why the crystalline conflict queue is so long. That's good. I guess as long as you are find a part of the show you can enjoy and ignore the stuff that you don't. That's what matters. It is really impressive how well he can kind of switch between the egos or personalities. Because they do feel like completely different characters, which is very impressive for an actor to do. I really like the beginning of the first episode. I want to see him just play like a casual role that's not like a action fictional universe. Just play somebody that is like a gift shop attendant. I don't know exactly what genre. Maybe like rom-com, I don't know. But he just like initially pulled me in to that character. It was kind of interesting. The cats still have not really moved. They've moved. They've not gotten up, I guess, more precisely. They did swap beds a couple times since last time I streamed. This does seem to be the normal arrangement. I think Luna only likes the bed she's in. Pele will sometimes take that one, and then Luna will demand to like lay on top of me instead. But if Luna's the first one up here, or if Pele's in that one, then everything's good. Crystals! The crystals. Oh, so pretty. This area is so cool. boy. A lot of hippogriffs. Heal. Okay, we're good. There we go. Alright. Detour done. Alright, let's get back to MSQ. Alright, are we ready to go on a rescue? Dun, dun, dun. Right as the sun's coming up on Eorzea. Fool me twice. Good work getting an Imperial dud. You'll be pleased to hear I ain't been idle myself. It took me long enough, but I've finally hatched a plan to get us a suit of Magitech armor. Now, from what I've seen, Castrum Sentry deploys a Reaper for most of its patrols. Trouble is, the patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random routes and random deployments, and hardly any of them come anywhere near Revenant's Toll. So, hoping to coax the Imperials out of their shells, I took the liberty of feeding them a bit of the old false intelligence. Told them insurgents had designs on their stronghold. It ain't far from the truth now I come to think of it. Any road, we should start seeing more patrols than we have up till now. What you need to do is approach one of these patrols dressed up in your shiny tin suit and alert them to the enemy's presence. Having done that, you'll want to lure them as near to Revenant's Toll as you can. Like as not, though, they'll be wary of venturing far from their own walls. If they do need a bit of extra encouragement, use the smoke signal here, filched fresh from an Imperial scout. They'll come running when they see that. And when the cavalry arrives, you hit them hard and make off with their Reaper. Simple as that. If I ain't mistaken, there's a patrol sweeping the perimeter right now, so run along, eh? Oh, and don't forget to salute. Am I supposed to have Imperial armor somewhere? Ah, there we go. Forgot how this worked. Dun, dun, dun. Now we look like an Imperial. We still have the boots though. Lol. Still the white boots. I guess there's no standard Imperial footwear. Hopefully they won't mind. Oh my gosh. Stop hitting me with that. Sarklamark. That is a good fictional name. Let's just take this guy out real quick. Hello, fellow Imperials. We are friends. Hello. Imperial salute. Ah. Carry on, soldier. Insurgents gathering to the east, you say? Judging by the description, they are well beyond the perimeter. I will not have it said that I was remiss. You, return to the scene and keep an eye on those insurgents. Should all go awry, use your smoke signal to call us. Aha. We've got you now. Bum bum bum. Imperial smoke signal. Go. All right. We planted the trap. Let's get them. Hope you don't mind my joining. Seeing as we're seasoned advanced weaponry, I thought it best to be on hand. Ah, there she is. Uh-huh. Dun, 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 dun. This is the place. But where is the enemy? Sir, over there. Send in the Reaper. Let us make an example of these insurgents. Fight! Keep hitting the Reaper till it stops moving. Put down all the foot soldiers, then concentrate on the Reaper. A few scratches can't be helped. That's all you got. Hostiles detected. Engaging. I want the machine. I want to be the pilot. You're like robotic chocobos. Haha. We did it. Aha! At last, our very own suit of Magitech armor. Not wishing to look a gift chocobo in the beak does seem rather the worse for wear, doesn't it? Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? No. Well, there's the fact she's smoking, of course. Looking past that, I'd say she was structurally sound. I don't like the way these legs are buckled. I'd hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. Eh? But aren't those things protected by thick armor plate? They are, yes. It's odd. The casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. Suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting till it's fixed. Not 1 week of sleep. You got that, Wedge. Oh. Red over. Cart chocobo. I heard that. A hall has been set aside for our use in Revenant's Toll. That's where we'll carry out the repairs. Look for us there, Leoki. Got it. Aha. Aha. Woohoo! What? That was cool. I want to do that. Yay, we got a robotic chocobo. Oh, it's limping. Report to Sid. The Magitech armor. Sid and the others took it inside. Go on in and join them. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We've now had time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. You needn't worry, though. Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time at all. Give those two something to mend, and they will think of naught else till the job's done. 'Tis a marvelous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. Alright. We got a new